details, what is required is good, strong coordination of your body, your hands, your legs, and so forth. Because every step you take may not be landing on something flat. Yeah. So it's very important that you do have very good and strong ankle and very good balance. And the way to get all of these good things is by doing more and more trails. Yeah, unfortunately, there's no simple way of going to the gym and you know, going on the press machine or whatever it is to get that, to simulate that. The only way that I know is to, unfortunately, hit the trails, build up the mileage gradually, go up the inclines, get down the inclines, and that's the only single way I know that would build the balance that you require overall when you run on trails itself. Yeah. Whilst Jeff is still doing that, I guess the format of tonight, I would like to run it more like an open discussion rather than a one-way thing where we shove information up you know, to your brain to process. Because things that might work for me or for Jeff or for Karen may or may not work for you. And there's no guarantee that what we have gone through can work for you. So you do also need to experiment for yourself what will work for you. I'll give a quick example here. When it comes to clothing, Hong Kong 100 is very cold, yeah, with daytime temperatures of around 15 or below, yeah, and when nighttime comes, it will definitely dip below 10. And when you're
this is what we felt for this year. And this year we started in February, so it's slightly warmer. So come next year, when the run is held in January, it gets very cold at night, and when you reach the peak, some of the peaks are like maybe about 2,000, you will feel the wind coming. The wind chill is the one that gets you very, how should I say, in a state where you might stop for a short while and can't move, you know. Some of the people who we met along the way stopped at a certain checkpoint because they felt too cold to carry on, and they didn't continue on the journey. Okay, so these are the certain things that you may have to anticipate for next year, which will be different from this year.
The other thing you need to consider, there were participants that couldn't finish and had hypothermia. It is that bad. Yeah. So when you're up in the Hong Kong hills, there are no trees, there are no bushes, there are nothing. It's barren, there's only rocks, big rocks everywhere. So when the wind comes and when you're only dripping with sweat, it becomes double the cold. Yeah. So yeah, we'll touch on clothing later, but suffice to say, it cannot be just your normal clothing that you wear every day that would be enough for Hong Kong. No, I'm not saying go on and buy North Face stuff or Columbia stuff or whatever, because I say it will work differently person to person, and we will touch more on that a bit later. And I'll let Jeff start with it. But I'll let, I think the easiest way is to get to some of the photos where we try to explain where these were and what were they and what we were trying to do in the pictures.
We were having fun as well.
Yeah, and I'll let Jeff walk you through that for a bit.
It didn't rain.
Strong wind, but the wind is around 20 kilometers per hour.
You will feel dew in the morning.
The problem when you see all of this like very cold even before the start at 8 AM was because it was really cold up there high in the mountains. When the wind comes and we're not really warming up or moving about. But once you start moving, then it was
Actually, the ears that you feel cold, so see these two guys, instead of using their buff to go around the neck, they went around the head. That's Victor. I've Clifford from Singapore. we had this picture taken because all of us had the number 9. Yeah.
The minor.
Yeah, it's like a group. And that Yip didn't go on because he was very he wasn't socially tight. So if everyone wants to go out and see, and this guy didn't finish.
This guy went barefoot.
Yeah.
So he runs marathons in barefoot.
Yes.
And it's not many. Unfortunately, I think he had issues.
No, I think he braved it up until 50. Between 40 to 50, the 4th checkpoint to the 5th checkpoint. Remember the pictures I posted on Facebook the other day? That was how bad it is. So he wouldn't have been able to survive that.
There was about 700 of us at the starting line. So you can imagine it was a huge number of people. Yeah.
Okay. From starting to the first support point.
Support point, the first support point.
Not the because there's water station, they are not calling to CP1, they call support point. Yeah. Okay.
It's interesting to see that some parts of the course are actually tarmac.
This is starting.
The starting is generally all tarmac because we're running through the dam area. Yeah.
For how long?
Okay, the starting is this way. You run on the road, then you go up a trail. You will just
So go up the trail, this starting point actually is this one. After 1K riding.
You get congestion. You know, if this year group is bigger, then we are just going to get into traffic jam along the way.
Yeah, there was.
If that bad, you're going to go up steps, hills, trails, up for maybe about 3 to 5. Then you come down on the tarmac again.
3 to 5 kilometers.
These are
rocks.
after that we are going down here. But on the ground you can see a lot of bombs. You know what is bomb?
Well, what he meant by bomb is cow dung. And they are huge. They are really big, big cow dung.
You can see all the way is.
It's not smelly. It's not smelly. You don't have to worry. You still have to be careful. Oh,
So you can see our runners opposite the mountain here. These are runners.
They're quite narrow trails for you to maneuver around the way. So you will have, at the beginning, enjoy the view first. Then as you come out from the hill, you hit a tarmac. This is called the Western Dam. The Western Dam carries you to another dam later on. So you traverse through this part, and then you get to the first support station where they give you water. Okay? That is just 9K. I think. That's about 9K.
So first support station is just water.
Yes, just water.
Yes, just water. You can see these ladies from Hong Kong. He's just wearing like go for shopping. The 100K is wearing like normal.
There's one thing about trail that you must always remember. When you get to a checkpoint, you must check in yourself. That means you must inform people you have come into this checkpoint. And before you leave the checkpoint, you must tell people I'm leaving this checkpoint so that they can keep a track of where you are going if you are going on to the next checkpoint. Okay, so this is very important for you to remember. For those new to trail running, you have.
So the bit with the timing chip at the back.
There's no timing chip, yeah.
There's
no timing chip. Yeah, sorry. Yeah, but still they have to.
No, you don't really have to become manual because you cross the map. The timing chip will take care of.
Not all checkpoints have a map.
It's a support station.
We should have
certain checkpoint to be reporting after that.
Yeah.
When you leave the station,
You'll be surprised. You might take about 1.5 hours to get there because maybe at the beginning it's traffic jam.
But also
Could be more than 1.5. Huh?
also the timing.
It's also the timing.
It's climbing and even the timing is also going uphill.
okay, after this station, you are going left side. Okay, left. You start to climb the staircase.
It's just pure staircase. You hit the staircase. It's
Most
about
of it is actually very steep, you know.
this is 45 degrees.
Okay, I think that some of you are already doing the elevation, right?
Yes.
But it look like it's very flat. But the elevation is flat, but it's this kind of staircase. Okay.
And they're not small staircase that you can just stick it out. It's actually a broad staircase and it just goes up and up.
Yeah,
and
so
up.
3 steps until you go to the next step. 2-3 steps.
Yes.
Not very nice actually. If you ask me.
Yeah.
again. Yeah, I went with injury, so have faith in yourself. I was injured even going into the run, but I still could manage to finish it.
I think the first two checkpoints, once you start a checkpoint, you go up hills. You will go up the steps, you will have to go up, and then when you come down, you actually come to a beach area where the checkpoint.
Yeah. After the steps you saw, it just goes up hill, and then you will go through again sandy terrains down the hill, and you come and you hit the
Yeah, you can see a trail ahead from you. This one is the trail you are going up.
Climb up again.
Climb up again.
So expect hills and hills for.
And you climb up from actually.
This way going up. You go to the peak.
And down again. So you will get actually.
Then go down again. You go to the peak. You can see the peak. And back here later on you will be there. They go to the peak. They go to the beach. They go to the peak. Then
Up and down, up and down. Yeah.
So it gives you something to look for.
The view is nice. You get the sea, you get the mountain, and certain areas is a bit tricky, so be very careful.
Before you get to the beach.
Yeah. You can see everything is static, like Great Wall China, all the handwork, all the static. Okay.
A little history to this trail is actually built by Golkar to support the World War. It was improved by Golkar, but it's already a century-old kind of trail, so it's actually quite a good set of areas, and it's very clearly marked.
Why is it a maintained trail?
It's
It's
a public.
a public maintained trail.
They are most of Hong Kong. Going up again after the beach ride.
Yeah.
You can see a nice view. I think this one is a tower photo for the official side, right?
We are about to reach the first checkpoint. The first checkpoint where you have a fabulous view. You see, we cannot stop anymore. Okay, there you come. You are greeted by restaurants before you reach checkpoint 1, so your stomach is growling.
So nobody went into the restaurant by mistake.
Not at least early stage.
So I get a Coke from the store. I think Hong Kong dollar charge me. Oh yes, $10 Hong Kong dollar.
You bought the Coke.
Yeah.
You went to the store.
You bought the Coke.
Yes. Because I am not prepared very well, so I cramp in 18 kilometers.
Cramp?
Yes, cramp. Yes. Because from the starting, everyone's walking, so I'm clever. I go and run up. Everyone's walking, I just why everyone's walking, I just run. 18, yes. I take 2 hours to walking to recover my cramp. 2 hours. Yes.
Well, at this stage, you are running ahead already.
Must be like my goals.
This one is going downhill. I mean, cross stacking. You can see the speed. Okay.
But I must say the first part of the route is more defined than the second part of the route. The second part of the route,
Meaning the
after
second
50K.
50K.
Yes, it's not so clearly marked. And it's a bit rougher, and it's a bit, the terrains are rockier for you to go.
You can see all the mountains here. Later, you'll be going there.
There's something to look forward to.
Yeah, okay. Let's see who's.
They all hill only, not mountain. They don't classify it.
He will listen to it. This one you reach the what city one? Lunchtime, yes, lunchtime.
There is a
Kilometer number?
Okay, you're crossing this wooden bridge.
this checkpoint 21 kilometers. You were just approaching 21.
21.
So at 21, they give you more support. They actually cook up a lunch.
21.
Fried rice, roti bun.
Whenever eat.
That's fried udon. One of the best I've ever eaten.
Banana, orange, watermelon.
Yeah.
Everyone is like, for 1 hour, just digest, then slowly to jog.
Yeah. But these ultra runners, right?
Yeah.
They actually go for solid minutes.
Yes.
Right?
Yes. It is sorry for that.
Even Scott Jurek takes
Yeah.
real good.
I don't think I take any. I don't think I took any rice or meat because it was still early for a while. I just took my water and I bypassed and I went home.
Here, you may have to stop for a while to see if there are visitors or anything like that. If you feel oncoming visitors, stop and put your anti-chafing, put your what you call the anti-visitor plaster or things like that. Because at this juncture, you can actually refresh yourself a bit before carrying on. You need to conserve your energy as you go on. It's not a marathon. Okay, you cannot go out and say, I'm going to finish 4 hours for 30 kilometer or 42. You are not going to do that. It's very difficult for you to achieve 4 hours for 42 in a trail. Okay, you're not going to do that. Some, I think CP1 at 21 kilometer, most of us took about 3 hours.
My time is at 11:47.
You start climbing on rock.
climbing. I think after the CP, maybe just 20 meters, you need to start a climb.
It's a lot of climbing. It's a lot of climbing.
Markers is very clear.
Yes, marker is very clear.
Markers no issue. There are plenty of markers that will be probably every 50 meters or so with markers.
Very nearer.
No, don't compare with him.
It's every 1 kilometer.
No,
Markers.
50 meter what elevation?
Yes, even in the town where you're moving yourself with maps.
Is it the one I mean?
Yes.
This one is, I don't know, like from my experience, it's quite hard to get lost unless you're not paying attention if you're tired and everything.
Most likely
Yeah,
at night,
because
especially at night. I got lost at night, not in the daytime.
More at night is the concern.
Because when you're tired, you don't see the reflective ribbon that hangs around. And then, if you go more than 1K and you don't see the reflective ribbon, please backtrack. That's the most important. You have just to be alert.
at least we going.
It's actually a very, very environmentally concerned, how you say, organized ways, because they will tell you if you want to do your business, please carry your own plastic bag, your own toilet roll, and bungkus and carry it around. Actually, in the rules, if you read it, if you want to do your business, if you want to throw rubbish, they call it rubbish. Please carry along plastic to throw away your rubbish.
Keep it to the next checkpoint and dispose it there.
So it's a very clean trail. You don't really see. I think he was very good also.
But actually the weather it's cold. We're not really doing much of water.
No, contrary to that, if you can pee once an hour,
You should,
you're hydrated. If you don't, something is not right. The other thing is that they are not supposed to provide paper cups in at the water station. They will provide this as part of your waste.